Hey, hi everybody. Today I want to talk something about complain. You must have heard of these terms very often. So the number one thing I want to share is research shows that on an average working person complains once a minute. That's way too much. The second point I want to say is when people complain once a minute, it becomes habit and thereby they become negative. So the third thing I want to say is negative people decrease their efficiency by 38%, which is really a great loss. Fourth thing what I want to add is complaining increases the cortisol levels in the body, which is the one of the main reasons to increase your blood pressure, diabetes, stress. So complaining is no way is going to help you. So how do we get rid of this complaining? So I would see whenever I get a chance to complain, I always observe my mind and see how can I compliment the situation or compliment the person. Instead of complaining, we will be focusing more on negative. Whereas if we compliment, we will be focusing more on the positive, and that's how we will be focusing on solution. And by the way, in my recent observations, whenever I compliment somebody, I've seen them implementing further. Let's say if I complimented one person that you are doing extremely good at leading people, and I compliment them, and they are really increasing their levels in leading the people, in guiding the people. So I've come to a statement like complain quietly and compliment loudly. Whenever you get a chance to appreciate, compliment, or praise anybody, you should do it as often as possible. And that way, the complaining nature in us gets reduced. And the other thing I also found that we could do when we are caught in the habit of complaining quite often, you could find yourself. Whenever you find yourself complaining, you may find yourself with 50 rupees or 100 rupees in a box, and you see that will be a reminder for each of us that when you complain, you should drop in some fine amount in that, and that's why it brings to your awareness. And when you're aware, the level of complaints will get reduced. And next thing, what I usually do when I see a challenge coming up for me, so I take it up as a challenge and see that whether I can live without complaining for 7 days or 10 days or 100 days or whatever. So you could even start with 1 day or even 2 days, 3 days. Start small and strengthen it big. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. Stay happy and stay hungry.